However, what about the finer things? The wonderful Welsh mezzo-soprano Katherine Jenkins, whose last gig was in front of 40,000 people at the Proms in the Park. Well, she'll be singing in this rather more intimate setting later this morning. All of that to come. The mezzo-soprano Katherine Jenkins is one of Britain's most successful entertainers. Not only is she wildly popular as a recording artist, selling more albums than Maria Callas, she regularly headlines at major national events. From rugby finals to the Proms, from Remembrance Day to this memorable turn at Wimbledon, when she won high praise for her performance at the inauguration of the famous sliding roof on Centre Court. And that was earlier this year, of course. Her new album, called Believe, is out later this month, and she's gearing up for a much anticipated tour, been winning thousands more fans in America. Welcome to you, Katherine.
Hello, good morning.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
You have this new album out. What a lot of your fans would like to know is when you're going to do an opera for us, though.
Well, I've always said I wanted to wait until I was about 30 because I'm a mezzo-soprano. My voice takes a little bit longer to develop. So certainly it's something that I'm aiming for. I'm still having lessons.
Yes.
In fact, I've been having some lessons with Placido Domingo, so he's been getting me ready for the opera world, and it's something I definitely still want to do.
Are there operas that are particularly attractive to you? I mean, do you want to do a Tosca or a Carmen or something?
A Carmen is
Carmen,
the dream. Well, because I'm a mezzo, that's kind of the dream role. But I would like to start with something maybe a little bit smaller, maybe do some Mozart opera.
Yes.
But you know, there are so many roles to do.
Get going. Now, your new album, like a lot of your work, is sort of crossover, and it gets you this huge audience. But is there a worry that the opera snobs, if you like, say, oh, she's doing all this kind of poppy stuff, we won't take her seriously?
Oh, I think definitely, you know, if I go and do opera, the core critics, they're not going to be happy about it, and you can't please everyone, and as long as people who buy my albums and come and see me in concert enjoy it, then, you know, that's, I do it for them, not for the critics. Now,
you say, I mean, you know, you're still young, but you've become a kind of national icon figure. You do all of this stuff, you know, what Vera Lynn, your Vera Lynn moments all around the place. An awful lot of pressure. Do you feel you're constantly being asked to open this, do that, perform here, perform there?
I don't see it as pressure. I see it as an honour. You know, when I get asked to be involved with these amazing things, it's the fact that they come to me and ask me is just a lovely, lovely thing. So no, it's just I want to perform my best, and I suppose that's the pressure. And
America next. Is it true you've got Madonna's agent is smoothing the way for you, or bludgeoning open the way for you, or whatever?
Liz Rosenberg, who she does the press for Madonna. She's going to be working with me over there. So I've got a really good team of people. David Foster just made the new album. It's very exciting.
Very, very great. What about your work with the Forces? Because you've been out the Forces' Sweetheart, entertaining the troops and so on, but you've had some pretty hairy moments. I mean, people think that somebody like you, a celebrity, would go out there and be cushioned and cocooned and looked after terribly carefully. But it was pretty rough from time to time, wasn't it? Oh,
it is. I think when you go out there, you've got to kind of have that rough and ready approach and just cope with whatever is thrown at you. And yeah, we've been fired at by ground-to-air missiles and mortar attacks and all these things, but it certainly does never stop me wanting to go out because it makes such a difference, and I wish more young artists were going to go out and do the same.
Well, we're very lucky because you're going to be singing for us later on. You're going to be singing what a lot of people just think of as the theme from The Godfather.
Yes.
Now, why is that? Is it a film you like? Or?
It is. I love the film, but I think it's such a well-recognised piece of music. It's the love theme from The Godfather, and it's very dramatic, so it's something I wanted to include.
Fantastic. What a way to end. Katherine Jenkins, thank you very much. Now, as promised from Manchester, here we have the wonderful, fantastic Katherine Jenkins with Pia Pia Piano.